Good morning everyone. Sorry we didn't end the vlog last night. I think the last thing that you've seen would have been us saying, oh, we're really excited to get Mexican food.
Yeah, which never, well, it did arrive. About 2 hours after we ordered it, probably a bit longer actually, it still hadn't arrived, and then so we just assumed that we weren't getting it because the Mexican restaurant actually closed at quarter to 2, and then it got to about 2:10 and we hadn't had it, and there was loads of reviews saying that the food didn't arrive, so we were like, we're probably one of those people where they're just not going to deliver it. So
we ordered some different food because we were like, we're still really hungry and we've only eaten lunch, so we ordered a kebab, and then lo and behold, as soon as we'd ordered the kebab, the Mexican arrived. So then we were like, oh gosh, what do we do now?
So awkwardly went and paid for the Mexican, and then started to eat it, and it was hideous.
It wasn't very nice.
No,
and
it was like cold, and like, you know, the nachos were just cold and chewy because it'd obviously been sat there for ages.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't
yeah,
nice.
whatever.
But before we'd started eating the Mexican, we were like, oh no, we need to obviously cancel the other food that we ordered. So we phoned them up, tried to cancel, and they were pretty annoyed about it on the phone.
Yeah, it was like, because apparently they were saying that the driver had already left. He was already on his way. So I mean, it's kind of annoying that like we ended up paying for the Mexican food that took forever to arrive and was cold. And then the kebab guys that were like really fast with it, like they would have been here in about 20 minutes. That was really good. But we ended up like, I was trying to cancel that and he wasn't happy. So we had an angry kebab man knocking at our door for ages.
Knocking at our door,
and
we
I
were
just
like,
kept
what
trying
do
to
we
ignore
do?
him.
And we were obviously in someone else's flat, so it was all a bit awkward. But anyway, we ended up getting the kebab anyway. I mean, they did knock £5 off the price for us. But we ended up with ridiculous amounts of food.
Insane.
Because with the Mexican, know what to do with it all.
With the Mexican as well, they brought us like some extras as like an
Sorry,
apology
we were like
for being
2
late.
hours.
But really, it was just the leftovers because they were closing. So they just, whatever they had left, they just stuck it in boxes and brought it around.
Yeah.
But then the food that we actually ordered and we were actually looking forward to was cold because they'd spent so long getting all the other crap. So it wasn't good. Not impressed.
So that was the drama of last night, but now it's a brand new day and it's still 1,000,000 degrees.
Yep.
Incredibly humid, hot, and it's 12:30 and we're going to go out and have a little look around and perhaps meet up with Pete for some lunch. Yeah. So we'll take you with us. So I just thought I'd show you the flat a little bit because it's easier to see now that it's obviously daylight. It's huge windows, bookshelf, some weird arty things because my brother's very arty and so's his friend. There's Danny in the kitchen. Come this way. This is my brother's room. It's a nice little desk area there. So yeah, that's the flat we've been staying in. There's a church here, so I thought I would film it. So I don't know what we're doing. There's Luke and Darth Vader. Just on a car park. Hello, so I just had lunch with Pete. We went to a Vietnamese place. And I had like some noodly things with chicken and stuff, and it was tasty. I didn't really film any of it because I don't see my brother that often, and I didn't really want to just like point the camera in his face. It's a bit weird. So sorry about that, but now we're just having a mooch around Shoreditch or wherever we are. Maybe try and find some ice cream and then get the train home. It's still very hot. Very hot. I can't cope, but I mean it's nice. In small doses, I'm just like running between the different bits of shade because otherwise I will melt. But yeah, let's go get some ice cream. myself a nice refreshing lemonade and lime.
Yeah, he's got lemonade. Looks like he's got glasses.
We were just saying it's weird how
Mildly annoyed actually.
Are you? Yeah, we were just saying how it's weird that we've got plastic cups and everyone else seems to have like glass cups. So I don't know if it's because we look like youths. They don't trust us.
Weird.
But oh well. Danny went for a summer berries Old Mount cider. Yummy.
Platform 80 for the 1628 Southwest train service to Windsor East Riverside, or later to Vauxhall, Devon Junction, Putney,
Ellie.
Richmond, Twickenham, Whitby.
Hi, so we're back in Petersfield now and we've just stopped to get some fish and chips. But I don't know if you can see this, but on the road we had a little disaster. The bag split and we dropped chips everywhere. That made us a bit annoyed, but I think Danny's gone back and managed to get a top up. So that's good.
Oh, that's okay.
Did he give you a top up for free? Car, I was going over. Yeah, I think the guy saw like Danny's bag break and fall on the floor, and he came out and gave us some free chips anyway. Are you okay carrying all that?
Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this bag now. I should have put it in the place for a while.
Anyway, we're going to walk back and eat this food now. So we'll see you in a minute.
So the sun is setting and the day is drawing to its end, and it is time that we part ways because Ellie has to go to Norwich for an interview and I have to go back to Chester for work. So she's a bit stressed out and she's a bit sad. Come on. Come on, it's okay. Come on. Come on, Ellie. It's okay. Don't be scared. Oh, it's okay. Don't be scared. Are you ready for your interview?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hi everyone, so I've made it to Norwich now. I don't know if Danny mentioned, but I've got an interview in Norwich tomorrow and I really hope it goes well because I really want what I'm applying for. I really want a place. So I'm feeling very nervous, but hopefully it'll be alright. And I've come up in the car with my mum and we've made it to our B&B, which is a pretty dodgy looking pub, but never mind, I've got a bed, that's the most important thing, and hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight, and hopefully it'll all go okay tomorrow. But I'll show you quickly around the room. It's not very exciting, it's quite a budget place that we just sort of booked last minute, so it's not very exciting, but I mean the room's nicer than what it looked like when we first pulled in, because when we first pulled in it was like this just like dodgy looking pub with like fluorescent lighting around the edge and this like music blaring out, and we walked in and there were all these like old creepy old men at the bar that just like turned around to look at us when we walked in, and we were like, oh my god, where have we come to? But the rooms are like in a slightly separate bit and it's a little bit quieter, like I can still hear some of the music but it's not too bad, so it's alright, it does the job, and hopefully I'll get some sleep. At least it's a little bit cooler here in Norwich, it's about 15 degrees or something, and it's just gone midnight, so that's so much cooler than it was last night, because last night it was still like 29 degrees at like 1 in the morning, so it's a lot cooler here, which I am very thankful for. So yeah, I'm just going to chill out a little bit, try and relax after the long drive, and hopefully get some sleep and have a big breakfast tomorrow and head out to my interview at 11:45 tomorrow. So that's the plan. So this is the room. Just standard bed, little table and a lamp, wardrobe, massive ironing board, kettle, fan, which is really good in this weather, chair, lots of tea and coffee, and biscuits, which is quite nice, TV, a little stand, mirror, another chair, and then the bathroom's in here, which is pretty big to be fair. It's just got a shower and a toilet and a sink. So that's the room. That's where I'm staying. I'm feeling a bit lonely, guys. So originally Danny was supposed to be coming up and staying with me, but unfortunately he had to go back to Chester early because he had to work. So my mum's in a room downstairs and I'm in a room by myself, and I'm feeling a bit lonely. So I'm having to pretend like these pillows are Danny. Miss him. Feeling a bit lonely and a bit sad and a bit nervous about tomorrow, but never mind. Have to try and get some sleep. So I've just realised there's nowhere to like plug your phone in by the bed, which is really annoying. So that means I'm going to have to plug my phone like in over the other side of the room. So when my alarm goes off, it's going to mean I have to get out of bed and walk to the other side of the room, which is annoying. Also, I like playing on my phone to relax before I go to bed, and I'm not going to be able to now because I've got to go and plug it in over there, which is really annoying. But anyway, I'm going to go to bed now, so I just thought I'd say night-night. And I guess I'll speak with you in the morning. I hope you're having a nice day, and I will see you soon. Night-night, everyone. Done my interview now. Woo! Can we take a minute to look at these basins? They're like tyres. How weird is that? Anyway, just gonna get some lunch with my mum in this like Caribbean-y type place, and then I will talk to you a little bit more about how the interview went. The main thing is it's over now and I can relax. Whew, and get some tasty lunch. Whew. Hi guys, so I'm back in Petersfield now. It's about 9:30 and I've just got in and got changed into my PJs straight away because I'm absolutely pooped. I'm knackered from today. It was obviously quite, draining doing the interview and everything, and doing the long drive, so I'm really tired now, but yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do much filming. Obviously this morning I was very nervous and quite flustered, and I was like getting ready and checking that I had all of the right paperwork and stuff, and I didn't really want to get my camera out And then my interview was at 11:45 and it went on till 3:30. So it's quite a long time really. And then after that I met up with my mum and we had a little mooch around Norwich, which was nice, and got some lunch in a really nice kind of Caribbean restaurant. And I had these ribs, which were amazing. Ribs with like a spicy glaze on and some like coleslaw on the side and sweet potato fries, and it was really yummy, so that was good. But the interview went okay. I mean, I think I could have done better, which is really frustrating. I think I just got a bit flustered. I don't know, possibly because of the situation. It was a bit of a different interview. Basically, rather than going and sitting in front of a panel of people, what you have to do is go in and sit on a chair, and then on the chair they'd have a question written on a bit of paper that was turned upside down, and they'd say, okay, you've got a minute to read your question. So you'd like turn over the bit of paper and read the question, and then once the minute was up you had to answer the question to the interviewer that was kind of directly opposite you. And you only had 7 minutes to do that, so it felt really rushed. And you know, 7 minutes to just answer one question, it was a bit, I felt like they didn't really get to know me. But anyway, once you'd answered that question, they would then ring a bell after the 7 minutes was up, and you'd move along to the next chair, which would have a different question written on it, and you'd have to answer that to a different interviewer that was sat opposite that chair, and you sort of go along moving chairs each time, and every time you'd only have 7 minutes to answer the question, so it was quite like intense, and it, quite nerve-wracking obviously, and I don't know, I feel like looking back I could have answered some of the questions a lot better than I did, but you know, I tried, and I guess I'll just have to wait and see. But I had a nice day, you know, mooching around Norwich afterwards with my mum. It was another lovely sunny day, and it wasn't as hot as it has been, which was nice. It was kind of 25 degrees-ish and not quite as humid, so that was nice. But I really hope I get the place. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm gonna go to bed soon now, I think, because I'm very, very, very tired. I might watch a film with my mum if I'm feeling up to it, or might fall asleep watching a film or something. But yeah, it's been a busy few days, as you've seen. Sorry I haven't filmed all that much as usual, but I hope it hasn't been too boring. And thank you for watching. Thanks for coming along with me, and I hope you're having a lovely day, doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I guess I'll see you in my next vlog.